Welcome to Behind the Curtain IMO. I'm Betsy Jordan. I've been talking to people who are survivors of Hurricane Helene, even from Italy, and I'll be home tomorrow, so I'm not here for very long, but they are saying they're not going to be able to get back home until the end of November. So if you are a survivor of Hurricane Helene, or if you know someone who is, they will still be able to vote, but not because the elections board is open in their county or the DMV is open in the area, because it isn't. It's gone. A lot of things are just gone. And there's no predicting that in a hurricane. There's no way to anticipate all that. All you can do is pray and stay in touch with people that you care about. So I am very grateful to all the emergency personnel, all the volunteers from every corner of the state and then other states for Hurricane Helene. Now, Milton is the same situation, only another state. So I don't know yet about how to vote in Florida absentee, but I will check on that, and I will also inform people of that too. But in North Carolina, the way that you vote, the best way to access the privilege and your right of voting is to go to the North Carolina State Board of Elections, ncsbe.gov, I think, and then scroll through, and it says, survivors of Hurricane Helene, file for an absentee ballot. You can't call. You have to file for it online and answer the questions that they have you answer. And there's a special page for this, vote by mail. And if I were you, I'd send it certified. And if I were you, if you're going to send, well, I know for sure if you're just going to send it and drop it in the mail, you need to put an extra stamp on it. And I'd track it, make sure it's counted. And there is a site you can access after the voting has happened, after the election has happened, and make sure that your vote was counted. And all it says is that you voted in this election. So that's the way that you do that in North Carolina. And I hope that you will take the time to go right now, right this minute. The link will be posted below this video. And it's ncsbe.gov in North Carolina, but I'll be letting you know about other states as well. But the link posted below this video is going to be to for the North Carolina voter who is displaced due to Hurricane Helene. And actually, any North Carolina voter who is living anywhere outside the state but is a registered voter, has their current ID and it's valid, can vote absentee by doing the same thing. It's the same process. It's just you can't go to your county board. You have to go to the State Board of Elections because your county board is probably not open. So anyway, for those of you who don't need this information, I apologize. Just watch the next videos on the channel Behind the Curtain IMO. Thank you for being here.
We had one of the deadliest hurricanes in American history. Hundreds of people killed. And Donald Trump started making up stories.
Almost immediately began lying about the federal government's response.
Seriously hindering rescue and recovery operations.
The idea of intentionally trying to deceive people in their most desperate and vulnerable moments. When did that become okay? Just the other day, we learned that on January 6th, Donald Trump was told that Mike Pence was in the Capitol about 40 feet from an angry mob chanting, "Hang Mike Pence." His response was, so what? If Donald Trump does not care that a mob might attack his own vice president, do you think he cares about you? We do not need 4 more years of that. We don't need 4 more years of arrogance and bumbling and bluster and division. America's ready to turn the page. We are ready for a better story, one that helps us work together instead of turning against each other. We're ready for President Kamala Harris.